Yes, yes. It is I, KILLcRey. It's me, man.
Oh, okay. I mean, I
thought you were gonna like applaud or something, dude.
No, well, when you said it was it threw me off, and then I thought you had like a script or something. Well, you don't
All of
have
a sudden, you were like, "Damn, I got too high again."
I know, man. I did smoke. Thanks
Guys,
to Mix.
welcome to the show. Chris sees the internet every Sunday right here, 7 p.m. Platform Collection. You'll catch us. We have a great show tonight. If this is your first time tuning in, let me put you up on a little bit of game. We interview some of the dopest artistic minds and independent creative thinkers from the underground and independent hip hop world and abroad. We don't just stay there, but you know, that's where we're from. We're from that world. So we tend to talk to people that we meet in that world and find people that we think you guys will find interesting, especially if you're an independent artist. We're dropping game.
Lots of it.
Weekly. Go back, check the past episodes. We kind of tend to stick around certain topics, stuff that affects independent artists, independent thinkers, and maybe creatives, just in general, if you're just creative. And let me tell you this too, just the fact that some of the artists that we've had on, you know, they're just dropping good life game. You know, I feel like you don't need to be an artist to watch this show. But if you are, it's a wealth. There's a wealth of knowledge. So go back and check. And today is just like that, a wealth of knowledge. We got the homie Mike Bless coming in.
Nice.
Veteran MC. If you're a rapper, if you are an MC more so. If you're an MC, let's not get it twisted. This man is an MC. He's about his bars. He's about his words.
Right.
He's about his craft. And he's about keeping his career going because he's been having a career for a while now. And we're going to talk to him about that and, you know, how he's keeping that alive. And if he has any insight on that for young artists who are just starting out now and what you guys could do. So stay tuned for that. And then we got the homie. It's always a party when the homie comes through.
Yeah.
We've interviewed each other multiple times. But it's always good to see my dude. This dude is like family to us. We're always rooting for him. He's a promoter. Yep. He's a manager. Oh, Eddie, he's a dad.
Yeah.
He's a dad now.
He is.
He's a new dad.
We share that feeling now.
He will drop bars. He's got bars. He does a little bit of everything. But mostly what he's doing is he pushes the culture forward.
Yes, he
the
does.
Homie Jeffy Obvious is on the show today. So if you're into promoting events, throwing tours, if that's something or you're wondering about how that world works, we got the guy for you, Jeffy Obvious. Shout out to the Gutted Cigar. That's his company. And shout out to his artist, Mark Ford.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll let him tell you all the good stuff. But he's coming on. So we got some art and business to dive into today. But that'll be happening right around 7:30. We got Mike Bless. Oh no, 7:30? Okay, 7:30, Mike Bless.
And then 8:15.
And then 8:15 we got Jeffy Obvious coming on. So tell a friend. Make sure you share the show.
All your friends.
If this is your first time tuned in, give us a thumbs up. Give us a
welcome.
Yeah. Turn on the alerts. We got a bunch of shows right here on Platform Collection. It's not just us. There's some really original content happening here.
Yes.
We're trying to give you guys some perspectives that don't necessarily always exist in the world of underground hip hop. Sometimes people think that we don't talk about the big ideas in underground and indie hip hop as if it's not a choice to be independent. But we do. We hit all the big topics. And this is a good place, Platform Collection. So check out the other shows, The Heartful Truth with Melly and 7 Octobers. Check out The Beat Block with the homie Gene Flow.
Yeah.
We have an audio podcast called The Parker Edison Project. You can find that anywhere podcasts are found. And am I missing anybody? Well, we got one. We got one in the oven.
Yes, we got
a new show in the oven,
cooking.
Man. So shout out
tuned.
to that show coming up. We'll be making some announcements pretty soon. But there's a new show coming to the network. And who knows, maybe a couple of new shows coming to the network. So
we were able to witness a live, or not a live, but Hartford Truth yesterday with
2Mex.
Yes. It was nice to be part of that.
We went over to do some business with the Hartford Truth and 2Mex, and that was cool. And look out for that. But I don't want to blow any of that because I want you guys to hear that conversation. Really great conversations happening over on the Hartford Truth. Shout out to the ladies.
Yes.
The ladies are in the place. They got a dope episode dropping tomorrow. Is it tomorrow, I think? Maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. No, tomorrow. It's got to be tomorrow, I think.
No, tomorrow's Monday.
No, today. Oh, today's Sunday. Man, I
think Tuesday.
I am ahead already.
Yes.
Why did I think we do our show on Monday for a second?
I don't know, man. It's the what does that affect? The
long weekend-itis.
Yes.
Man, we were all over
we were
LA.
All about, yep.
LA this weekend.
Good times.
Hanging out with 2Mex, hanging out with all the homies. Doing work.
Lots of it. For
the company. And
for you.
And I definitely think that I can feel the road now more. When we're on the road.
We're on the road.
Yeah, I definitely feel it a lot more after years of being on the road. Man, your body takes a beating, guys. Sitting down. I'm sitting down right now. The majority of my jobs are sitting down, unfortunately. That sucks.
Bro, I took a nap today, and I don't remember the last time I took a nap.
Yeah.
My body felt it.
That's needed, though.
Yes.
I mean, like, scientifically, they tell you should be taking, like, naps during the day, if you can.
I mean, I got one in.
But obviously, I mean, who has that? But, yeah, what did I do today? Today, I just kind of, we got back very late last night, back into San Diego from, we hit East LA, we hit Long Beach yesterday. Talking secret saviors of underground hip hop business too.
Yes.
This past week. So man, a lot going on. Don't worry, we're here for you though. Man, dude, have you been watching the news? You've been catching anything going on in the news lately? You're not a news watcher, bro. You're just not.
I stopped watching the news because they weren't really giving good news, and then I was like, I don't want to think about that kind of. I already have interesting thoughts in my head, and then to get more, maybe not good thoughts.
But what happens, like, if something happens and then you don't know, like, that it happened? You're just like, fuck it.
The best thing, the best thing I have is you, man. So you can call me and tell me, hey, man, something's bad about to happen. Did you hear this? And then I would say no. And
yeah, or you'll just find out on this show.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll just find out when you do this show. But
yeah, every Sunday's my news day.
Man, there has been some very serious, like life-changing, altering events happening, bro, that you have been missing.
What happened with him? That's Pirates of the Caribbean guy, man.
What are you talking about?
No.
What are you talking about? I just want to hear what you're talking about because I'm wondering what you're looking at.
Oh, I saw that thing behind the picture.
Like not the thing that's on the screen that the people are watching?
Oh, I guess so, man. Yeah. Damn it.
Okay, you're on timeout for the next 5 minutes. There's this whole Johnny Depp thing. Did you see this? Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. They're married. Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. And the last few years they've been going through it. And they're Amber Heard. I guess she sued Johnny Depp. I'm not understanding because guys, this is why I don't really understand this because this is stupid. And the fact that this is on the news all the time.
It's every day, huh?
Every day they cover the court. I'm a Johnny Depp fan too, man. I like Johnny Depp. I was riding with Johnny Depp since 21 Jump Street. Some of y'all weren't even born yet.
Oh yeah.
Man, he taught you how to wear a handkerchief around your head. Look it up.
I'm still having trouble, man.
But you got that old school Johnny Depp hair. Look that up too, Eddie. Just look at Eddie and then go look up old school Johnny Depp hair, and that's it. But my dude, he married girl much younger than him, I believe. I'm pretty sure. I think Johnny's he's got to be nearing 60.
Oh wow,
he's got to be up there. I mean, you say, oh wow, but bro, you were watching him when you were a teenager. He was already a man going. You know what I mean? It's not like he was already. a kid.
I'm gonna find his.
He's not a cartoon. Although he talks like a cartoon a little bit. I don't know if you guys have seen what's been going on with this, but it is a horrible. Ladies and gentlemen, please just think about it before you get married. You better know. This dude has like $300 million. I think he's worth something like $300 million.
He's 59. He'll be he's gonna turn 59.
What I tell you?
He's gonna turn 59.
My G's he's the oldest pirate of the sea.
75 million. He's worth 75 million.
No, I heard like
more than 300 million. Yes.
Boom. There you go.
Mm.
So let's just talk about the craziness from the start on this.
Wow, that's a crazy.
Look, this is how you know it's off to a bad start. At no time did he sign a prenup.
Man,
I mean, if you're and let's not turn this into a guy girl situation. This is not a guy. If you're a female and you just heard that he had 300 million and then you heard the sentence, he did not sign a prenup, you should go, what a stupid what the hell? Like, who does that? Who has a company that's worth $300 million? Because that's how you got to look at it. You're a company and you're going to merge with another company and you're not even going to like protect yourself just in case the agreement doesn't go good. Like, if there's a possibility, I'm saying like, if you make,
that's a tough one. Yeah,
bro, look, if you make even like $100,000 a year, right? Okay. You don't sign a prenup. Okay, I get you. It's not that much money and it's for two people. Yeah. And then, you know, you're going to be able to, you know, she or he deserved that other side for sure. But $300 million. And then when you really put this in perspective, like she was going to get a split of this 300, which I think I'm pretty sure that's what this court stuff is all about. He's probably trying not to pay her that much, but he's suing her for defamation because she claimed that he beat the shit out of her, and
that was not true.
Yeah, it's all coming out in court now. Like Amber Heard is not an honest person apparently, because apparently she was cheating on him. There's tapes of her calling him a fat old man, and then there's this.
The bed was human fecal matter.
That was not his.
Hold on, let's go back.
Was human fecal matter.
Look at his face.
So I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there. My initial response to that was, I laughed. It was so outside. It was so bizarre and so grotesque that I could only laugh. So I did not go down there that day.
Mr. Depp House.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. So she apparently shit the bed. And it was apparently on purpose. Like she was mad, so she's like, I'm gonna put a little poo.
She's on a whole different level then,
bro.
Man.
But this is a dude. Okay. She was in Aquaman. Like, do you understand? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not like this person has a lot of money. This person is very accomplished. Both these people have, I'm assuming, gotten in part to the part of their goal in life.
Right.
Like they've achieved that.
Yes.
And you just still can't pull it together when you get to the date. Like the dating thing, it fucks people up, bro. Like,
yes,
it is a crapshoot out there, boy. I mean, this is like, mind you, I mean, this is Amber Heard. I get it. Beautiful woman, blonde hair, statuesque, kind of like a perfect Hollywood thing. That's probably what he was seeing. From what I hear, Johnny's apparently like nice to a fault. Like when you watch the other highlights of the thing, like he was. She asked him like over the span of a couple years to like literally move in every single person she ever met into like the penthouses that he owned. Eventually everybody lived there. Her friends, people she just met, dudes she might have been dating. Like,
oh, because she was dating. Yeah.
I mean, James Franco and Elon Musk apparently might be called in because they both apparently had maybe allegedly some relations. I don't want to defame us. Wow. I don't want us to get called in.
They're like, no, I can't go in there. Man.
I mean, bro, what do you is that divorce 100% of the time? Like if you find a piece of poop in your bed, like if your wife gets so mad at you that she's like, I'm a shit in the bed that we sleep, not even just the bed that he sleeps in.
Oh, and on his side,
I'm so mad. Well, we kind of rolled in onto his side. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I think at that level, that's some other level anger right there, bro.
I'm just asking, is there any going back after you have, like, say, like you're and obviously Mrs. Rangel would never do this, but say you were Johnny Depp and you were, you roll over, get a little bit on your cheek, or you know what I mean, or something, and you're just like, what the fuck? Why is there? Oh shit, there's fucking shit. And then apparently the affidavit said that she blamed the dog, like they have like a poodle, like a little baby, like a miniature teacup poodle. And Johnny was like, it was bigger than the dog. Like, there's no way that it could have been the dog.
Damn. I mean, is she trying to say it was an accident? Because I mean, can it happen? I mean, I guess it wouldn't be solid if it was
okay.
An accident.
So let's go through the scenario, all right? Because I hear you. I mean, you're getting your detective on. I like it. I like where we're going with this. All right, all right, Detective Eddie. So there's this room, and so we found this poop, and it's right in the middle of the bed, and so we're gonna have to ask all the right questions. I think here we're gonna have to ask: does she sleep naked? Because if she doesn't, it's already looking bad for her in court if she doesn't sleep. Because I want to know how the poop got out. Yeah. It's not like they found it at the bottom of the bed or off, like, maybe it worked its way down a pant leg.
But, no, I mean, I'm assuming she have to.
No, but we don't know that. So we're being good detectives here, so we got to ask the questions. And the next question would be, if she didn't sleep naked, how would the poop get out of the underwear? Maybe she's G-stringing it, and it can just kind of I could see how it could, okay. It could just come out. You could use the left or right door. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, she could have been intoxicated and then was like, I can't even get up to go to the restroom.
So I'm gonna just pull my pants down
and just do it. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, so like a conscious, like she's struggling and she's like, I'm gonna get it, and then just fuck it and just pulls it, knowing motherfucking Jack Sparrow is laying right next to you. That's Jack Sparrow.
That's just her spouse, man. All that other stuff is out the window.
That's Poop Sparrow now.
Yeah, dude.
Good God.
I mean, I think maybe
talk about an anniversary gift. You know what I mean? And so, they're going through it, and that is the top news of the day.
But I heard something about beating. Some violence, but
supposedly she socked him a few times. There's definitely tapes of her hitting him. The whole thing. I remember when this whole first came out. It came out with like she recorded him. He was drunk in the morning, right? Okay, so look, it seems as if Johnny Depp, right? Would it be strange to you if you met Johnny Depp, right? You already know him. You know him as right now, just in real life. You met him tomorrow and you found out that Johnny Depp probably smokes weed and gets faded all day. Would that be surprised? Would you be like, oh,
No.
Not Johnny Depp. No, right.
Mm-mm.
Right. Yeah. So apparently that's what he does is he's a drinker. I don't know if you know this. He used to hang out with what is his name? He was the hopefully maybe people in the chat room can help me. He wrote Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And what was his name? Hunter S. Thompson. Hunter S. Thompson and Johnny Depp were real friends. When Hunter S. Thompson died, he wanted like his ashes shot out of like a cannon or some shit.
Oh, I think I remember.
And Johnny Depp paid for it to get made, like paid for the cannon, and like Johnny Depp's a wild boy. Like this is a wild dude. You don't get Captain Jack Sparrow without a little wildness, right? So
you need it.
Yeah. So Amber Heard recorded a video of him like drunk in the morning. And she's like, "Oh, you're drinking again, Johnny? Huh, Johnny? What are you doing? Blah blah blah."
Oh, she already did what she was doing.
Right, and then he did. Apparently, there's this video of like where he like hits his head against the wall. Right? Okay, Johnny Depp. Could you imagine sometime during his life that he would probably hit his head against like Yeah.
Possibility.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Probably like every artist has done that at some point, right?
It's super high.
I'm just wondering if Amber Heard went into this, like, was she just naive? Like she didn't think like, because look, I am not by any means going like Amber Heard isn't a victim here as well. They're both victims,
of course,
of stupidity. Of both of them are dumb as fuck. But I'm wondering if she went into this with the idea of like, yeah, that's cool. It's cool that he like drinks in the morning and he's Johnny Depp. I'm sure, right? When she first met him, she's like,
and she was in there
crazy.
doing that stuff. Yes, she would have to.
And then, as any man, he's 60.
Yep.
So I'm assuming, as any 60-year-old man, it's going to happen to everybody at some point, right? I'm sure Johnny's probably not like the most energetic, fun-loving guy all the time, I would think. And I would think you would have thought of that before. But then again, here's where it gets fuzzy, Eddie.
He wouldn't.
300 million.
Yeah.
It changes the way people look at things, right?
Yes. I mean, that's probably not on the radar. It's like, oh, pretty girl, I'm going to have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole different level of thinking. 300 million, man.
She knew there was 300 million. It's not like she didn't know he was Johnny. I know he has 300 million.
Yeah.
I can't get a date with Johnny Depp. She knew.
I think that age difference does mess it up too a lot, man.
What is it? What was the age? Can you look up the age difference? I'll get this Zoom ready because we got Mike Bless coming up.
Yep, 2 minutes.
What is this age difference between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp? I just want to know. And I'm not knocking it. I understand. You know what I mean? Hollywood's crazy. I guess I'm knocking it a little bit. They both it's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb. There's millions of dollars being spent on this stuff right now. Just on TV ads alone, probably.
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, do you think they're hiding something?
I think she's hiding that she's an asshole. Yeah, for sure. She's hiding she's an asshole, and he was hiding that he is about as smart as a rock.
Oh,
super, super talented though. Does anybody say that Johnny Depp's not talented? Johnny Depp is talented.
Oh, bro, he's super. Okay, so he's 59. He's turning 59 in July. She's 36. 23 years difference.
Yeah, look. I'm going to say this.
Tough,
I was just going to say that. I was like, for all the guys out there listening, hey man, I know in America, like, into the world, right? Like, oh, dating a younger girl, blah 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 blah. But guys, 23 years.
Yes,
that's you got to just kind of factor in what's happening there, like what there's going to be a failure to connect at some level.
They grew up extremely different.
Very different.
Yes,
in different worlds altogether.
Yes.
Then that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And then you give people who think that way $300 million.
Yeah.
And then and then allow them to not have to really work during the day if they're not doing a movie or anything. They have $300 million. They don't have to work.
Yeah.
So they're probably just around each other all day, just being dumb as shit, bothering each other all day. Like, that's probably what's happening.
Bro, I think because of their status and what you're just saying, it's almost like they have to stay home and get almost that cabin fever, because if they go out, then they get bombarded by people.
Right. Oh, I mean, I'm
So
sure.
that's tough,
I'm sure.
man.
As far like one thing I am definitely not doubting is that I'm sure they both. At the end of the day, this is both like a mental health thing. These fools are crazy.
Oh,
Recording in progress.
They have
You know
to
what I
be
mean?
crazy, dude, to do that kind of art or
Recording
that kind of
stopped.
performance and stuff.
Yeah, and untreated at that. Like they're
bro,
untreated. So
yeah.
more on that later.
Yes. Thank you for that, man.
But I got the Zoom line open. We're about to have the homie Mike Bless on again.
Yeah.
If you about those bars, if you about that good hip hop, that real good hip hop, you tuned in to a good show today, because the homie Mike Bless has been making really, really good hip hop for a long, long time, and we're gonna get him queued up right now.
Yeah, that's tight.
And yeah, man, I wanna talk to him about he's strung together in a really dope career, and he's still out there making music at a very high level. Ask about him. This is not a dude that is making clown music, as I like to say. Hey, Mike, we got you on the Zoom. Can you turn your phone sideways by chance if you can hear us? Huh. Let me see here. I'm trying to see if we can get him going here. Mike, give us a thumbs up if you can hear us.
I saw a thumb, but
Mike, can you hear us okay?
let me send him a message. See.
Oh, he's got no audio yet. We're working on the audio. We'll see if we can get it. Eddie, see, yeah. So the homie, hopefully we'll get the homie Mike Bless, but if not, we'll get him rescheduled for sure. We'll get him worked out. Either way, you'll hear from Mike Bless. But Jeffy obvious is coming up at 8:15.
8:15, yes.
So yeah, hang in there, man. Man. Oh, so we never get to do this because we've been having guests on every week. We got a little opening right now to be able to go check to see what's trending.
Oh yeah, they haven't seen what's going on.
We haven't. Well, you haven't, bro.
I mean,
you don't ever see what's going on anywhere apparently.
Anywhere, yeah.
Trending right now. Let's see here. Anything that catches my eye. What's this Justice for SpongeBob thing?
Oh, what happened to him, man?
One of the most anticipated fan projects, 2 years in the making, gone like 30 minutes during its premiere. What? What happened? What happened to SpongeBob? We're giving out, let's see. This movie took 2 years to make and was taken down. Oh, they're taking down SpongeBob.
Why?
Oh, man. Why is that? SpongeBob's getting canceled?
I've seen that movie a couple of times.
Let me see. I'm gonna see if SpongeBob's. You're saying SpongeBob canceled? But I mean, SpongeBob. Wasn't he kind of like I admittedly have never really watched it. But what is it about?
Sponge that lives under the sea, man.
Like a
And yeah. Then there's different characters and.
But isn't he kind of like he's kind of like rude, or like isn't it kind of like
doesn't think about anybody else but himself. Yes.
So he got his ass canceled apparently.
Yeah.
Canceled. It's a SpongeBob SquarePants episode canceled due to COVID comments.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say we don't even look into that one because who cares?
Yeah. I think it'll be all right.
I think he'll be all right. He's a sponge, right?
Yeah, he's a sponge.
Yeah, he could take it.
Mm-hmm.
You just soak it right up. No problem at all. Let me see what else. Are you watching anything good? You don't. Why do I ask you that? Why are you here? What are we doing here? What are we doing? You don't watch nothing. You don't watch no news.
This was the news. I mean, I am. Man, okay. I'm gonna get you the name of the show I'm watching.
Okay.
Because I mean,
You're watching it. So you are watching a show.
Yeah, I am watching a show. But I mean, I can't remember the name of it. I'll give it to you.
What's it about? Tell me what it's about. I might know what it's about.
It's on HBO, and it's about like it's in English, like almost like a narc movie, or where they just like drug dealers doing
Like a narco movie?
kind of like
I thought you said
show.
an arc movie.
No, narco, like a narco.
Like Moses or something.
No.
Okay, so you're watching a narco. Is it in Spanish?
No, it's in English.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's in English.
Look at you.
Mhm.
Okay, and then
Well, my wife started watching, then I started watching. But yeah, it just shows how they're. It's like women in charge. So it's the women in charge.
the women, like the women narcos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's those. You know, and they got the uncles and the dads that are, part of it. But it's mainly about them running the shows and how they get people and capture them and sell it and steal. And I mean, but it's pretty good. I mean, I've been watching that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about it?
The action of it. Just the suspense that happens to it.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
And I think
so. A female narco movie.
Yeah, a series.
And you don't know what it's called.
No, man.
So you can't recommend it or anything, right?
Probably not.
Okay. All right. Well, we're off to a great show so far.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying. I can't even log into my stuff, man.
When you say right now, after the show, when you go home, what do you do? What's the first thing you do?
Just pretty much just go home, brush my teeth,
Okay.
make sure I lock everything, and then go to bed.
Are you 12 years old?
I mean, if I
what you don't do anything, you can't think of anything else you do. Like you just go home.
Yeah,
I brush my teeth and I go to bed.
I mean, if I get hungry, I might have a snack or something, or some cereal or something. I mean, almond milk because the regular milk will do damage. But yes,
good.
I'll try to watch TV, but I start falling asleep, man.
Always,
yeah,
just always. You remember the last time you watched TV? You watched this show.
Yeah,
right?
and that was I think I watched it maybe like 3 days ago or 4 days ago, and then
I
haven't really watched TV. I haven't watched TV. Yeah.
I can't really talk shit because I'm glad you don't watch TV. I guess it's probably not that good watching TV, but I wish you would watch more just every once in a while. Maybe just for this show. Maybe what if we give you an assignment? We give you some one show to watch one episode per week. We'll make you watch a show. And maybe we could vote on it.
Yes.
Right? Like the community can vote on a show that we think that you need to watch.
I need to get my show game up.
You know what I mean? Like and everybody who's watching, it's something that you guys think like Eddie could join popular culture conversations at a party because he's watched this show. We need to think of one show.
I need that help, man.
Maybe like Euphoria.
Sure. Yes.
Something like a Marvel thing.
Yeah, my son's been we had the Disney Channel for a while, and then actually for the whole year, and he wouldn't really watch it at all. So I ended up canceling it, and then you and Gene Flo were talking about Marvel movies, and I'm like, and then lately my son's been talking about watching Marvel's like different movies, and I'm like, okay, I think I gotta get it back, and then I'll get into the Marvel, man. I'm now I feel the itch to learn about it. To be honest, prior to that, I know you always talked about it. I was like, I watched it when I came here, or I watched it at home, or when my son would watch stuff. But now it's like feeling an itch to just learn about it. So I'll get it, man.
Hey, I'm noticing Mike Bless is trying to log back on, and I just noticed. I think what the problem is, it's showing that his connection is very, very weak on his side.
Oh, okay.
On the Zoom. So maybe what we can do is reschedule him. We'll record his interview, and then drop it next Sunday, right?
The following Sunday, next Sunday, Mother's Day. So, but yeah,
sure. We could do something like that, right? Like
okay.
we'll record it and then play it so that because if he's having issues with it, there's Wi-Fi issues, man. The struggle is real,
it
motherfuckers.
Happens, man. I mean, I get that Wi-Fi challenge out there, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do you think? We're gonna go.
Yeah. I'm sending him a let's reschedule.
Okay. I think that we should. I think we should give you a show that will help you grow as a person. It's gotta be something that you can come back and, well, one, you gotta, I guess you don't even have to understand it. We just want you to watch it. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We got time right now before we have Jeffy on.
Yeah.
I am, long hair 5150 said Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Dude, long hair.
Oh, I used to watch a little bit
Hold
of that,
up.
but I love to. Yes, I got
long hair. Let me tell you this, because it's amazing that you said that. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, go follow the homie Mike Bless, Microphone Bless. He will be back on the show. He's just having some issues on his side. Shit happens. We're live. This is not recorded. We're live. So, yeah, the homie long hair 5150 in the chat room said that we should do Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's super dope about that, because that is my favorite show. That's literally my favorite show. I don't have a show above that show. That's the show I have watched in my life more times than any show ever. Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Okay, so you know what? I've watched a couple here and there. Not at home, to be honest. Like a complete show.
Yep.
I think I've seen the complete shows here.
Okay, so
I'm open to go do that one.
And this is what we're gonna do. Okay, so you're not gonna be lazy about this.
I'm not.
This is what you're gonna do. You need to have a piece of paper and a pen next to you when you're watching the movies, because at the very least you need to be able to say the name. Like, this character did this thing, because you're gonna give us like basically a review of the movie every week. Eddie's reviews. Okay, so but check this out. I have an idea, bro. We're gonna take this to a new level. You know how we get down.
Yes.
This is not nonsense. We're gonna go through the top shows, and we'll pick one from there, so that we can all, like, you know what I mean. The most amount of people will have seen that show, so they'll know whether or not you're getting it or you're watching it.
So
they can watch
start from the beginning.
No, you're gonna start from the beginning of one of these series. So let's find out here. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. There's a lot of good ones
are going on.
What do you mean? How many? Bro, there's HBO, Showtime, Netflix, Prime.
That they have.
Prime has 30. Like, what are you talking? Okay.
But that, I mean, I'm
staying
learning,
calm.
man. I'm learning.
I'm staying calm. Okay, so
long hair, help me, man.
Let me see. Okay. There's a lot up here, man. There's a lot up here. Ozark is an amazing show. But here's the thing: Ozark's 4 seasons. Guys, we don't want to give him 4 seasons. We'll all have watched everything by the time he catches up. Although I bet you the homie Gene Flo would say that you need to watch like.
So you're saying stay up a little bit later and watch a show. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
This is you don't have to. I'll just say you have to watch it by our next episode.
Okay.
So wherever you're going to start with this show, you're going to start with our very next episode. You're going to.
And here you go, bro. Here's another one I'm going to throw out. So give me 2, because next week is Mother's Day. And
so you need 2 episodes. Yes. So you'll watch the first 2 episodes.
Yes, I'll be able to watch those 2.
And you're going to write the names of the characters.
Yes.
So you can say what happened.
I do need to do that.
It's like a book. You're basically doing a book report. Here's what the name of the title. Here's what the name of the episode was. This is what happened. And this is how it ended. Like, here was the point, and this is how it ended. That's fair. The homies David Cedino in the chat room said Ozark is high key gangsta. I mean, it really is. It's a gangsta ass show, but I think it might be too much for him, David. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to overwhelm him. I want to give him something that he can work his way into and kind of grow with it. I'm looking for something kind of.
He watch 0 shows.
He watches 0 shows. I just started watching this one, The Man Who Fell to Earth. Really good. I'm definitely not going to play the trailer because they'll ding us for that. But
I got to get better at this, man. I want to be part of those.
The Man Who Fell from Earth is pretty good. I just started, and the reason I'm saying that one, and hear me out before the listeners start disagreeing. It's because it just started. There's only 2 episodes out, and then he can watch it, and then we can all kind of watch it, and then Hip Hop Eddie can come every week and give us a synopsis of what the episode was like. We can do a review. It's almost like a book club, except it's Eddie's OG Hip Hop Eddie's movie club. That's dope. That's fucking dope. That's fire. Promote that. Run that. OG Hip Hop Eddie's movie club, and we're gonna start with. Let me see. Okay, let me just see what are they saying the top 10? Let's see. What are the top 10 best series? Planet Earth, number 2. Nah. Breaking Bad, yeah. I mean, you never did Breaking Bad, right?
Oh, I just watched maybe one.
Yeah.
It didn't catch me, to be honest. I don't know why, man.
Okay.
I mean, I might have watched
Dude,
2 of those.
Just stop.
Okay, sorry.
They're gonna come for
They're
us.
gonna be mad.
They're gonna be mad.
It was a great show.
Okay,
Sorry.
it was a great show.
I ran out of myself.
And Planet Earth is number 3 too. Who made this list? Somebody boring, I'll tell you that. 100 best TV shows of all time. 2022's best TV shows you can't miss. Okay, that's what we're looking for here. Picard season 2. Now you're not going to do Star Trek. Oh, this Severance show. This is on. Do you have Apple TV?
No.
Okay, well, can't do that one.
And
The Walking Dead season 11. It's too late. It's too late.
I watched that.
You cannot get in. No,
but
it's season 11.
It's too far
bro.
now. It's for sure far.
11.
I mean, I think I might have left it at 3.
Atlanta. Oh, Atlanta.
Oh,
Atlanta's so good, dude. Oh man, should I do that? Okay, guys. Let me tell you this.
How long is each show? And then maybe I can do 2 shows a night.
I think every Atlanta show is probably 35, 45 minutes, something like that.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, all of these will probably be around that. Maybe we might get like an hour-long show, but I don't know. But so Atlanta, this is why before people vote this no, Eddie's a manager. And there's a character of a manager in this one, and it's about the music. It kind of follows the music business, but they are on season 3. See, here's the thing with Atlanta, Eddie, is I could start you on season 3, and I think you'd be fine, but you really wouldn't know who the characters are. So right. I don't know if you would react the same way. You know, let me see what else they're saying. We Crashed was really. I just watched that. I just watched We Crashed, but it's more of like a documentary. Like it's something that actually happened. You're not watching Bridgerton. The Girl from Plainville. I could see you getting into that. It's kind of mystery, but we're trying to get you away. We're trying to get you away from what you would normally watch,
right?
If you did watch.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have Disney?
No, man, I don't have.
Okay,
Disney
well, I might
anymore.
have to just. Or you might have to, I got Disney, so work it out. Yeah, I'm thinking.
I got HBO Prime.
So you have HBO right now?
Yeah, HBO Prime, and I think that's it.
Okay. Okay, if you have HBO, let's see here.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. My HBO doesn't even.
We can just have you watch the card, dude.
No,
holy shit.
I don't want to watch that no more.
I'm just saying. Hold up, though. I kind of feel like that would be YouTube gold. Imagine, guys, if we had.
I used to watch
Eddie's TV Club, and it's a new series. Like the Kardashians are starting new now. I think they're only 3 episodes in. It's a brand new thing because I'm just picturing you giving that report. And having to say like Kylie, Kim, and then Chris did this, and then the next. Oh my god!
No, man, I can't.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I think it should be. I think it should just be considered. Let me see. Outer Range is good, but Outer Range, it's out there, bro. It's out there. That's the one that me and Gabby were talking about.
Oh, it's on there. I played it, and
you immediately
for some
lost.
Reason, yeah, for some reason I think something distracted me. It was hey, and then I walked that way, and then when I came back, it was probably like 7 minutes in.
Oh yeah, and then you're just done.
Yeah.
See, okay, remember whatever show you watch, you're gonna need to set some time apart.
Yeah, and I gotta probably just.
You probably are gonna have to do it at night.
Yeah, the kids have to be asleep.
Oh, Barry's really good. You have HBO.
Yes, I have HBO.
Okay. You know what? I think that there's probably people who haven't watched Barry. Barry's really good. It has a lot of really great reviews. Let me see if there's a synopsis. Let me read you a synopsis of Barry.
Let's see. Yeah.
And then see if you like it. I actually really, really liked it. It was and it's fun. It's just funny. It's dark. Okay, let's see here. Barry is a dark comedy starring Bill Hader as a depressed, low-rent hitman from the Midwest. Lonely and dissatisfied in his life, he reluctantly travels to Los Angeles to execute a hit on an aspiring actor. Barry follows his mark into an acting class and ends up finding an accepting community in a group of eager hopefuls within the LA theater scene. He wants to start a new life as an actor, but his criminal past won't let him walk away. Can he find a way through the balance of both worlds? So he's like he's a hired killer. That's all he's ever done his whole life, and he has to go kill this actor. And then he watches a class, an acting class, and then thinks maybe he could just have a life as an actor instead. And then it's about him working all of that out because he's still there on that first episode. He's still there to kill somebody.
Okay, I'm open for that.
Okay, so
I like that one.
So you're going to start watching Barry, and this is what
series or just
because I kind of feel like maybe a lot of people on who watch the show or listen to this show haven't watched Barry, so maybe they can watch it with us. I'll watch it again, because I think the new season just started. I think they're on season 3. That'll give us enough leeway, but these are going to go quick, and they're 30 minutes each.
Okay,
they're all 30 minutes. So it's Barry on HBO. So next week for Eddie's movie, or we'll just call it Eddie's Movie Club. No, Eddie's TV Club, because we don't want you to watch movies. We want you to see shows.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna text it.
Okay, this is gonna be amazing.
HBO. Okay, Barry. Okay, all right.
Okay, so you're watching Barry.
It'll happen.
So it's, all we need, and then you can do extra if you want, but all we need is
too?
No. Let's not get crazy. Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I mean, they're on season. They're about to have season 16, I think.
Oh wow! Oh damn!
Yeah, you'll never get through all of them. With that, I think what we'll do maybe later in the year, I'll have you watch like the best episodes. Because getting a report from Always Sunny as well, you doing a book report on that as well would be amazing. Because it's hysterical. Okay, so remember what we need, dude. Here's the key thing.
Okay.
All right, just so that we're clear here. We need names. We need the title of the episode. So like this one is season 1, episode 1, Make Your Mark. That's a give me. That's a gimme. I gave you one right there off the top. The first episode is season 1, episode 1, Make Your Mark. So you're gonna come in, season 1, episode 1, Make Your Mark. This is what it was about. It opens up with Barry, whatever, coming from here, and then you go.
Okay. Yes. That'd be good. I need that, man. I need that.
I am excited.
Yes.
Ladies, dude, I'm so hyped about this, guys, that we're gonna have a graphic. It's gonna look like a news. Eddie's gonna it's gonna pop up next to him. The movie scenes are gonna pop up next to him as he's talking about it. We're going all out.
Yep.
It's a new segment right here on Chris Sees the Internet. You saw it get invented right in front of you.
I might even have index cards, bro.
Whatever you got to do. Whatever you got to do.
I think that might.
Shout out to Mike Bless because it sparked the idea. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
But yeah, I think we got Jeffy coming up in about
8:15.
About 8:15.
14 minutes. Right
Man, if you know what, if you can get Jeffy on soon, let's get him on. We're ready.
Oh, no, I can't.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
let's not do that.
I know behind story on that. So no.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
He's a dad now too, so I know there's a bunch of stuff. So he probably can't just do whatever I think he can. Yep. So Barry, episode 1. So you might give us 2 though, right? You said you might give us 2 episodes.
Well, yeah,
because they're only 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. I thought another show. So just stick with one show, right?
Yeah, we're just going through this season.
Oh, okay.
I want you to grow with the characters. I want you to get to the end of the season and maybe cry or maybe like, oh man, I can't believe,
Yeah. There was a one before. Okay, now when you're saying a show, Dexter or something like that? Dexter.
I remember.
Yes, I watched that for a while.
Watched it and you were into it, right?
Yes, but then when I think I moved or I canceled.
This was in your younger days.
Yeah, my younger days where I think I couldn't afford either wherever it was. So I stopped watching.
I'm pretty sure the girl you stopped dating just took her password with her. I think that's probably what happened.
I mean, actually,
that's probably closer to the truth.
Yes, there you go.
Okay. She took her Dexter and ran.
It's like, what? But we were so good.
And did you like it?
I did. I liked it.
And you were able to follow it?
Yes. Okay. It was very entertaining.
Yeah. And then we're also going to, because this is a big thing. This is what I say. And this is the agreement we're going to have. You're going to give us a report every week. Mm-hmm. And then occasionally we'll give you like a bonus thing. Like Like, because I mean, bro, would you say that you're pretty well versed, at least with movies? You've watched a lot of movies, like different types of movies?
No, I mean,
Scarface. You watched
Yes.
Scarface? Beginning to end? Not just like the parts you've seen in clips?
Oh, no. Actually, that one I've seen a couple times.
Okay.
I think I remember like Training Day, Colors.
Okay. There we go. A lot of killing. But
yes, there's a lot.
Okay. How about Apocalypse Now? You ever seen Apocalypse Now?
No.
Okay, that might be a good one.
Poison the Hood, Friday.
Friday, of course. Yeah, Friday probably 100 times, right?
Let me see what others. Born Identity or something?
The Bourne Identity.
Yeah, a couple of those.
Yeah, so you're definitely falling. So I think Barry is a good pick for you.
Yes,
because for you it seems like it's either funny or extremely violent.
Yeah, Wolverine. What was the
Logan?
Logan.
Okay,
that one. A
Did
couple.
you like
all of those? Yeah, all of the ones he was in. Even what was the X-Men? I saw those.
Okay.
Matrix. Just
Okay, but could you sit here and tell us what the X-Men is about? Like if we were like, tell us some of the characters and the story of the X-Men. Tell us the story of the X-Men.
All right, man.
Okay,
so Wolverine. Okay,
hold on. We're gonna practice right now. Hold on. So if we were since this is something you've already seen, this shouldn't be hard for you. So
I mean, no, it's for sure gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard.
Come on, man. I'm trying to breathe some positivity into you. Okay, so the X-Men.
Okay, so first time ever seen him was on X-Men, and I seen. From my understanding, he was in a lab. He turned his life in at some point. Was like he was having, whatever, some kind of drug issues or some kind of mental issues.
Okay, cool.
And then,
so he turns himself into a lab.
To a lab, yeah. Turns himself in and says almost like giving himself up, and then he's like, "I'll do whatever." And then he got put into some kind of tank where they injected him with either was it steel or metal or something like
adamantium.
That? Yes, adamantium. Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they put that in there, and but they erased his memory.
Oh,
they erased his memory. So
interesting.
He's throughout this movie he has like almost like flashbacks or nightmare dreams and stuff like that. Wants to know where is he from and is kind of confused. He has. Let me see here.
Do you why did they want to put steel in him?
He's a mutant.
I feel like that's a big part of the movie.
He's a mutant.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a mutant. Yeah. So he's.
What is his mutant power?
Blades or like. I mean, they come out of his hand knuckles and like almost like swords, kind of knives. Almost like Edward Scissorhands,
And you're saying that's it's.
Oh, and
I'm going to give you a pass on that. That's part of his mutant power.
He can smell. He's a wolf, so he can smell.
He's not a wolf, dude. He's a Wolverine.
Oh man, but I mean, he has the wolf.
Like, I don't think he's not
like
a wolf.
Dog, almost like a dog. I mean,
he's not a dog. He's a Wolverine.
I know, but he can smell like. From far away, like I mean, if there's the enemies coming, he's like, okay, I can smell that.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So what he can do is he heals. Wolverine is almost okay. You can't really kill him yet. Even in the comic books, they've cut his head off, and then if they were able to get the head back to the body, he would come back to life. He kind of has these healing powers, and the adamantium is not like that's not what that is. Those didn't come until they put that. I mean, his claws didn't come until they put the adamantium on. Before they were just bones.
Right.
They were like these bones that would come out of his fist. Yeah.
Oh, they showed that later on in another episode. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. Yes,
another movie.
Yeah, another movie.
Because those are movies.
Yeah.
We're working. I mean, we're working. There's a difference. There's TV shows. There's movies.
Yeah. So I did. Okay. Yeah. So I didn't know that until I saw that.
What do you feel like the moral of the story of Wolverine was? Like, what was like if you had to say like. In the end, the movie was about
I don't know. I mean, I could say a disturbed person that wanted to just
I like it.
Go, escape from the real world of whatever he was happening, and then got into some other world, and boom, he's
That's
that
beautiful,
guy.
Eddie. That's beautiful.
Was that good?
I'm almost certain that's not what the movie is about, but yes, this is what we're looking for. Next week with Barry, ladies and gentlemen. So there's just a we just gave you a little bit of an exciting report that you're going to get next week. from the homie OG Hip Hop Eddie.
Yeah.
In the house, he's going to be talking about Barry, season 1, episode 1 and 2. Ooh.
Season 1.
And so if you've never watched Barry on HBO, watch it with us.
Please.
Watch it along. Wait, we're going to go through the season 1 this season. And it's all an exercise for, because Eddie wants to create a movie club.
Mm-hmm.
It's OG Hip Hop Eddie's.
In my head, that'll stay there.
We're still working on the name. Tune in next week for the name. Because we're gonna have this logo and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. TV Club. OG Hip Hop Eddie. Something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're a beat maker, send in a beat for the OG Hip Hop Eddie TV or movie club.
Please.
Maybe we should call it OG Hip Hop Eddie's Club. Because sometimes it'll be a book club, sometimes it'll be a movie club, sometimes it'll be a series club, right? So it could just be your club.
Sure, yeah.
OG Hip Hop Eddie's Club every week. Tune in, grow your mind.
Coming soon.
You know what I mean? Next Sunday, we're kicking it off. So we're gonna be having the homie Jeffy Obvious. If you don't know who Jeffy Obvious is, he is the founder and owner of a company called The Gutted Cigar.
Mm-hmm.
It's a promotion company out of the Oxnard Ventura area. He holds down that area for underground hip hop, independent music of various genres. In fact, he does all that, and he's been putting on shows and tours for years now. And he's still a very young dude. Just had his first baby.
Yes,
he's a new dad, and he manages some really, really dope artists. And
recording.
Hopefully we'll be able to give you guys some insight on what he does, and then you'll be able to apply it to your own life. I'll tell you this, one thing he definitely has is a lot of lessons for artists who are looking to get booked for things. Because he books a lot.
Perfect. Yes.
He books a lot of artists. So if that is you, if you are one of those people, then this is the show for you, man. Because he's going to lay down game. And this is the thing I love about Jeffy, man. He does not, he's not stingy with the game, yo.
At all.
He's trying to give away the game. He wants to give it all out. He's about giving love where it needs to be given and giving lessons where they need to be given. But he's also about giving information 100% of the time, especially if it can help you. He's very passionate about helping artists. And he's very, very passionate about hip hop in general. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen,
he's coming.
I welcome my homie, none other than the smoking blunt himself, the gutted cigar, the lover of cholas, far and wide. What else can we say about him, Eddie? He's a man of the silkiest hair this side of the Rockies.
Yes.
Right, for sure. You've never seen a level of silk like this.
Amazing. Amazing.
He is a all-American smoker. Smokes with the best of them, right? He's high-level smoker. He long walks on the beach. He's with it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, hide your daughters, especially if they're cholas. My G, none other than the homie.
Yes.
Jeffy Obvious is in the hizzy.
What's good?
Yo,
what's good, y'all?
What up, man? I got you.
Gotcha, man.
You sound amazing.
Great.
Everything is good. Bro, welcome to the show. I would say it's long overdue, but you're always you always linking with us. So it's just good to see you again. And first off the bat, man, congratulations. I know you brought life into the world. Now you could put that on your resume as well. You are a life maker. Crazy.
Made another human.
How's that been going, by the way? How's the experience? I know you probably can't sum that up in like a short time, but you know, how's it overall been going?
Well, first and foremost, thank you for having me, bro. It's always a fucking honor. But the dad life has been amazing, man. I have a gang of nieces and nephews, so it's not like I wasn't already privy to the basics, but
yeah.
It's a whole different ball game when it's your baby, you know what I mean? When it's a full-time thing, and you know, me and baby mama have a really good relationship. We really help build each other up where we can, and it's been a blessing, bro.
That's dope, man. I'm super happy to hear that. I can't imagine that kid's not going to have an amazing life, knowing his
Right,
dad.
right.
So that's going to be really dope, man. Man, let's jump into this. I want to give people again just like a little refresher on you if they don't know already. It's crazy if they're following me and they don't know about you, but let's give them a refresher anyways.
Mhm.
Tell us where you're from. And better yet, I know where you're at right now. Tell us how you got where you're at, and also where you're at right now.
Ooh, that's a long story, but
Yeah, we here
these
for
days,
it.
I'm originally from Ventura County, Oxnard area. Um, and these days I'm out in Bakersfield, just kind of bouncing around, man, doing the show stuff and keeping things afloat. Um, yeah, we took a little bit of time off, obviously, for the baby and whatnot, but now that shows are back, we're starting to move around again and just dabble in all of Southern California, man.
That's what's up. Would you? Would you? If I had to describe you to somebody else, like, what do you think your title is?
Fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah, I
really don't
agree.
know,
I
man.
agree. But if I had to write it down, would you say, because you wear so many hats, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you've done everything from actual physical production of an event to planning the event to booking the event to managing artists. You've thrown concert after concert.
Mhm.
Do you ever? I mean, is it your preference to go buy a title, or do you just not even really care?
I really don't care personally, but obviously upon introduction, you have to give people something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I always run with the whole event organizer is my main you know.
Dope.
But
Dope.
again, like you said, I picked up so many different like related tasks and responsibilities shit over the last, it's gonna be 12 years next month. So
Wow.
over the last 12 years, man, I kind of dabbled in a little bit of everything, man. And there's stuff that I don't even put out there that people don't really realize that I've done at one point. Like you know, a lot of people don't know that I used to make music myself. A lot of people don't know that I was making beats and doing the
Yep.
videography, photography, you know what I mean, web design, things like that I don't really practice anymore. So it's not something that I'm like, hey, this is what I do, but I am knowledgeable on all of that, you know?
Yeah, that's dope. And I think, yeah, that's accurate because um, you've done some really amazing events over the years. You've helped grow your own community and the community abroad. You're a guy who definitely pays attention to like all the going ons around the community. Tell us, like, by the way, if you guys want to know like Jeffy's actual history, go check out a crappy awesome episode. We covered it very to a large extent, and he's been on this show before. So today I want to kind of talk to him about just some other stuff. So what are you seeing right now, man? Like in the scene that you really like what's happening in like independent music and underground hip hop. What are you seeing that you like?
I'm starting to see a lot of people carry the stuff that we picked up during like the whole lockdown stuff and kind of apply it outside, man. We're starting to see more live streams at events. We're starting to see more people really utilizing social media to its fullest extent. And there's a lot of platforms that are popping up, a lot more event organizers and podcasts and things like that. So I feel like the time off was good for everybody because especially in California, life moves so fucking fast that we really don't have the opportunity to dabble in a lot of the things that catch our interest. You know what I mean? So now that
Yeah.
people had that time off and we're able to kind of get their feet planted, we're starting to see a lot of just creative outlets, man. Even the music videos, everything's getting a lot more creative, and I just love to see it, bro. It's a healthy energy out here.
Yeah, I agree, man. I love the idea that more artists are not even considering like going the old traditional route of like I need to get the attention of a label or I need to get the attention of a bigger company. I love seeing that there's especially these younger artists. There's two artists in our city, Amon and Verde, I think they go by the Neighborhood Kids. I think they're in a larger band called the Neighborhood Kids, and I've watched them literally grow up in the scene. And the entrepreneurial spirit is like really, really alive, like in the younger generation, to the point that I do feel like it's good that they're skipping, even the consideration of like the old model.
Yeah.
But I think I do get concerned at times. I wanted to pick your brain on this because I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I remember there was a period when I first started out making music, and I was trying to get in the scene, and I was trying to like get some sort of foothold. I don't recall a lot of people saying, like at the beginning, like I'm in the music business or I'm in the entertainment business, right? Like, in fact, it was almost like a taboo thing. I remember a lot of my OGs felt like it was like a taboo thing, like which was, I didn't feel that way, but I had a lot of OGs who were like, it's not a business, it's an art, and don't corrupt it with money and blah blah blah. And I get where the perspective comes from, right? I'm not ignorant to where the perspective. I know you do too. We've had conversations about this in the past, but what I'm asking more so is, do you feel that everybody who makes music and performs, maybe even at your shows or shows that you've seen around, are they all in the music business? Do you think would you consider them all part of the music business?
To a certain degree. Obviously, there's different levels to this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I still feel like even in my years of doing this, like I'm barely starting to really get familiar with some of the business aspects of it. But what I like now, especially with these younger artists, is I feel like knowledge is a lot more accessible to them. So it wasn't like our day where we would have to actually go to these venues and kind of hope that they would book us for a show. You had to show face and introduce yourself in person. These days it's as easy as sending a DM, But I'm starting to see a lot more younger people being selective, and it's almost like they have some OGs on their side telling them, yo, this is the way to go about it and stuff. And most of them are just picking up this game on the internet. So there is a more of a sense of professionalism with these young kids, even though it doesn't seem like it at times because they kind of wild. But there is more of like a professionalism with kids. It's not really kind of as many trial and error as it was 10 to 15, 20 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? That's a really good point, man. I mean, as somebody who wants to see everybody do, or at least get the thing that they're trying to get, I like the fact that people aren't having to make as many mistakes, if they don't want to, because the information is there. True. Right? Like the information does exist. Whereas, I do remember like the beginnings and being really, Eddie, you remember this? Like just looking for information,
right,
was such a big deal. Like there wasn't, there weren't these kind of conversations really happening. You know what I mean? I couldn't, and if they were, it was almost like you were like eavesdropping on them a little bit just to kind of try to find out any kind of game. You know what I mean? Where like nowadays, like you could literally follow, fucking follow Noah James. Just follow Noah James on Instagram and you're probably going to soak up, most of the game you're going to need, at least for some of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's very readily available. And I do like the fact that artists are making what you said, like less mistakes. That is really, really dope. Yeah. I'm trying to work it out for myself in my head, man, because I'm wondering I also don't want young artists to skip steps and get to, like, say, have a ton of success and then get to a point where you are going to need like the business, the business know-how.
True.
Because I've seen too many people, like I see it's sometimes the end for a lot of people, like, because it's not what they necessarily thought it was going to be.
Hits them hard.
Yeah. I'm working it out.
Again, even back in the day, just to have these kind of conversations, you would have to kind of stumble into them in person, like at a show, hearing artists talk, hearing, you know what I mean, their management, whoever you rubbed elbows with, this is where you were soaking his game up from. I think the one thing that I wish younger people would do more is kind of learn the history a little bit. And maybe that's just I'm getting older, and I know how much that history means to me, and just the knowledge that I pick up when I'm at shows or talking to people. You learn something new every time me and you have a conversation. I end up leaving with some gems and some things that I didn't know about you or about music, et cetera, you know? Because I feel like, especially with a lot of young people, they run around thinking that they kind of invented the wheel, you know what I mean? But it's like, this has been done so many times before, and like you're following like a blueprint, and you don't even know who laid out the blueprint. You don't know where that took them, and there's that saying, what works for one's not going to work for everybody, you know what I mean? So
that's true.
A lot of times these people start following the blueprint thinking that that's just the key to success, when in reality it's you're kind of setting up your own marketing plan, your own strategies. Like what works for you, run with it. Like nobody's going to be able to give you that information. That's something you're going to build yourself over time. But at the same time, I do got to tip my hat on the professionalism, the being selective. It's not like, again, back then we were kind of jumping on any show that came our way, because it wasn't as easy as sending a DM. You know what I mean? When you got those phone calls, or, you know, however your shows came about, you were like, fuck it, we in there, you know? Shit, I had a residency at the Airliner back in the day. When Urban Underground was really, you know. But I was there every Friday night, like 4 times a month, you know what I mean? And I was not passing up an opportunity to rock the upstairs stage, downstairs stage, parking lot, balcony ciphers, whatever. Like, you ran into so many people. I have video. One of these days I'm gonna pull these videos out, but I have videos of like Gavlin ciphers before she was who she is. Poetic Death and all these people. Like, everybody used to come through to the spots like that, and that was really where you soaked up your game, man.
Let me ask you this. What are your current feelings? Because here's another one that I've been mowing over a lot in my head, like where this is going. Do you have any thoughts on, like, because I do feel like on some level, right? Like it'd be weird for this to not have happened, but on some level, because of the pandemic and because of these last couple years, the live performance is even seen differently, right? Like there is some alterations that have happened to it. The energy around it is a little different. It still seems like it's kind of working itself out a little bit. Do you feel like what do you feel like that, like, live performing is? Like, how much of an importance is that for, like, young artists coming up? Because I feel like a lot of young artists feel like, well, maybe I don't need to be in front of a crowd. Maybe I can just turn on a camera at home and that's going to get me the same thing. Well, what are like the major differences that you see that you know, that maybe an artist might not be seeing?
I guess it just depends on where you're trying to go with this. You know what I mean? Because there's some people who have no interest in live shows. And you could still make an honest living just selling music or merch or however you know what I mean? So it depends on where you want to. But I do think that's something that you should perfect to the best of your ability. And we actually just started a new thing called Friendly Fire. They're basically I don't want to call them auditions, but we're doing these little contests now, just on some performance shit. Like, we don't want to go tossing artists onto shows with bigger names if they're not ready, if they're just gonna, you know what I mean? Because anybody could sell tickets, bro. Anybody could kind of weasel their way onto a good lineup, and some are ready for it, some aren't. So what we're gonna start doing, May 13th, we have our first one, but it's like a 15-man live performance contest, and we have just the different prize packs. We got the local radio stations involved, and so first prize is like $300, a radio interview on Mambo in the Morning, plus a show slot with a lighter shade of brown. And then first, second, and third kind of follow suit like that. But it's a way for us to kind of start dumping money back into the artists that deserve it. You know what I mean? A lot of people have really dope skill, talent, music, just the whole package, but they're still working on building their fan base and stuff. And it sucks at times when you're like, you know, this is how money works and how, you know, how we break down who gets paid and how that shit goes. So this is a way for us to just start giving people the opportunities that they deserve. while also dumping some money back into them and plugging them in with some dope media outlets. But it's one of those things where I'm kind of hoping that this becomes our new format as far as booking for our bigger shows.
Wow, I
And
like
then
that. So like a
on top of
graduation system almost. Like you
exactly,
go through this,
exactly.
and then if you do good at this, you can go to the next. I love that.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, we do like the Gutted Cigar Showcase at Thought Fest every year. So that's
Mhm.
something that it's like, yo, come earn your spots now. We're not just hooking the homies up or only working with people that, you know what I mean, have caught our radar. It's kind of like a free for all. Even if we've never crossed paths before, like you're still, I mean, the worst come to worst, you get a show to perfect your performance skill at. So that's kind of the essence of it, is helping people perfect their skill, bringing in some judges and like a judging panel, people who can actually give them a genuine critique. And
Oh wow! So that's
help.
so the way it'll work is they'll perform,
Mhm.
and then they'll actually hear from the judges. Like they'll, oh,
Yes,
that's
sir.
dope. That's
So
really dope.
it's just like basically an industry panel, but it's, you know, helping people because and you know this, even as a seasoned performer, there's nights where you have an off night, you know what I
Hell
mean? Where
yes.
you're like, I messed up my words, or I
Hmm.
fell off stage, whatever the case may be. There's times where you hop off stage and you run backstage or wherever and you start talking to your folks and you're like, fuck, I fucked that up. I dropped the ball at this, that, and third.
Right.
We want to bring in some people who can actually give you that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just some pointers on how to bounce back from stuff like that and how to kind of play it off better, things of that nature, you know what I mean?
That sounds amazing.
It's an acquired skill, man. It is definitely an acquired skill. It doesn't matter how many shows you've done, you're gonna have off nights, you're gonna have nights where you get off stage and again, this is your art, bro. Like you really love this shit. So you're going to critique, you're gonna be your biggest critic every time.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
is a way for us to again pass on some opportunities, give people their roses and help people kind of grow in that area.
So how do people get involved in it?
It's just as easy as filling a DM. We actually we're probably gonna have to do a part 2 really soon, just because we got so many fucking submissions, man. And
Oh, okay.
one thing I thought was
Nice.
dope is it's mainly people that I haven't worked with before. You know what I mean? Like a whole new roster of new faces, people in the county that shit I overlooked. And I don't know if you know this, but like every year at the end of the year, I do like a top whatever list of just artists that have crossed my radar in the county and kind of give them their props. And um, the fact that I think last year I did a list of like 300 people, and I'm still missing names is kind of beautiful, man. The talent pool is growing, and it just got me. It kind of like relit that fire for me as well. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, new
Yeah.
faces, new music. Like, it's just I feel like a kid again, bro.
That's amazing, bro.
Nice,
Yeah,
man.
I love the fact that so people, if you are an artist or you're an aspiring artist, or you're asking that ever growing question of how do I get booked? Here's an opportunity for you. Hit up the Gutted Cigar, hit up Jeffy Obvious, you know what I mean? Like this is coming up. He's already telling you this is something that he's going to be doing for a minute. So he
Yeah.
wants to put
Yeah,
some
yeah.
work into this. And trust me, artist, if you're looking to get booked, if you get an opportunity where they're by doing a show, there's a direct line or possibility for you to do a bigger show from that's what you're looking for. Like
Right.
that's literally what you're looking for. So he's providing that May 13th. It's going to be amazing. Friendly fire. And what it's at, is it
It's
at
at
a,
Fresh Mex in Oxnard.
yes, Fresh
And
Mex in Oxnard.
I have to shout out Los Vigilantes and Esperanzita. My bad, I'm fucking up names and shit.
Yep.
But these two, this collective and this homegirl have been making some serious waves up the coast. So along with doing these, we're also gonna start throwing local acts an opportunity to headline the show. And well deserved as well, because all these people are putting in fucking mad hours and time into their
Nice.
fucking crafts and shit. So on top of the
dope.
contest, we're also going to be throwing, you know, headlining slots, giving people the opportunity to get that feel of things, putting some money in their pockets, and you know what I mean?
I like that, man. I like that a lot. Los Vigilantes, huh? Let me see this
Fire,
here.
bro.
Really
Super fire.
dope.
They just dropped a project recently, and yeah, man, you just got to get that feel. Shout out to my boy Heck Adaptive. That's one of my favorites out the county right now.
Also, is Heck involved in that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I met yeah, I fuck with Heck. I like the I met him at an event that you booked us for. I think the 60 East
Oh
when
yeah.
60 East was up there. I met him there. He was just there to watch the show. In fact, he didn't say dude was very I'm sure you can appreciate this. He did not mention one time that he rapped at all to us at all. He was just there to give love and he was supportive and he was just like, yo, I'm just down the street. I saw you guys were here. I wanted to come through. And and then I saw him just recently win that 86 Inca contest. And so that's super dope. Anytime I meet like someone that cool, and then you find out that they do their own thing, I'm rooting for them already from the beginning. So that's dope. Shout out to Heck.
You know what's crazy is same. I had a similar encounter with him where I knew he kicked it with a bunch of people. I didn't know, what kind of things he was putting out or doing at the time. And then just out of nowhere, bro, he started getting cosigns from like all my people from like ASR to the homies at the Stew crew. Just everybody just start co-signing, co-signing, and then he starts dropping work, and I'm like, yo, that recording voice he has, this is like the James Earl Jones of hip hop.
Yeah,
bro.
he's got
he
a
has
great
one of the
voice.
most fucking dope recording voices. His pen game is sharp. He's everything you look for in an artist. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
But linking up with the crew that he's with, all those cats, bro, from Common and Miggy and Lyra, like. Lyra's another amazing MC. The other cats are producers, but they have this whole little squad that they roll with, bro, and they're just fucking, yeah, bro.
I like that. All right, so I'm gonna keep a lookout for that. Los Vigilantes, that's the name of the crew, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I like that. Everybody go check that out. Los Vigilantes, spelled the way it is. And
Yes,
and then who's Esperanzita?
She's from the 805, but she's from up the coast. Don't quote me on this, but I think like the Santa Maria area. But she's been up and down the 805 doing shows. And bro, again, that girl is going places. So together, Los Vigilantes and Esperanzita, like they've been putting in some fucking work together. So that's all like extended family and shit. You know what I mean? But
I like it.
That's fire.
Yeah. And
man, that's
I love
happening,
hip hop, bro.
Yeah, dude, I love the fact that every time you come on, man, you put me on to somebody that I become a fan of.
He does, man.
So I always appreciate that, and I I've told you this many times. I love the fact that you just exist out there, bro. Like your palette for music is something that I admire. I would have admired even if you were just an asshole, but you're not. You happen to be one of the coolest dudes in the silkiest hair this side of the Rockies, as we already said.
Yeah.
Bro, are you ever going to cut your hair, by the way? Is that even an option? Is that something you've ever even thought about?
I want to donate it eventually. Whenever it does.
Yeah. I've heard you say that, yeah.
Because I'll be honest, I got my fucking dad's hairline, and it ain't gonna last forever. You know what I mean? So
I hear you. Welcome to the club.
But yeah. So when it is that time, I do want to donate it. So that's like, I wasn't planning on growing it this long, but it got this long, and I was like, well, maybe a little longer. And
yeah. But you got good beard game though, so you'll be all right. It would be different, like I'd be telling you like, nah, bro, just hold on to the end. You know what I mean? Like if your beard game wasn't good, but you good, dude. I know you're in the chat too, and we're always talking about like the Happiness of Pursuit festivals coming up soon in October, or that's starting to gear up. There's there's a bunch of shows going on. I don't know if you're familiar with the whole For the Fans movement as well. That's out of Orange County.
Shout out to Sage One, bro. Like that shit is fucking phenomenal, bro. I think they're on like number 6 right now. Coming up on number 6.
I want to like I had an idea the other day, dude. Like, and I want to kind of just manifest this and throw this out there so that we at least have it out there. I would love to put you and Sage and 60 together for like something special, you know what I mean? Like
what's crazy?
I think it would be dope to bring the counties together.
We were all in the same when we did the Santa Ana show on the tour.
Yep.
You remember Sage performed?
Yeah,
and
I remember.
60 pulled up that night, so we were all in the same. So
the energy's there already. I feel. You know what I mean? Like, so let me just put that out there. That would be dope. It would be cool to unite those, because I feel like like the counties you're up there in Orange County, they hardly ever like mix. So that would be a really dope
Right.
thing to bring those mixed even more.
Yeah.
And then, you know, obviously 60s holding it down there in the IE. So it would be dope. But yeah, dude, what is, other than this event coming up, what are you looking for the rest of the year? I know you represent some artists. Tell us about, you know, what's going on with the artists that you're working with. What can we look for 2022 from you?
Well, as far as the artists go, all of them all just dropped albums. OG David James, Mike Bless, and Mark Ford all dropped projects within the last month and a half, 2 months. So they're getting back to the show stuff now that all the mandates are finally lifted and stuff. I know what month is it? May 14th, Bless will be in Arizona for the Arizona Hip Hop Festival.
Nice.
David James and Mark Ford will be rocking with D Smoke at the Ventura Theater on I think May 20th. So everybody's kind of just getting back to the promo game at the moment. A bunch of videos, things like that ready to drop. A bunch of more albums in the fucking chamber, because these fools like to stack up work and just drop them on like like to just unload the clip with albums, bro. And like, instead of dropping an album a year, they're like, cool, let me get fucking 3 off within, you know, year and a half.
That's
like,
nice.
So they always have stuff going. So that's one thing I genuinely appreciate about the cats in my circle, is that they keep me busy. You know what I mean? At the times where I'm like, cool, I finally got a break from the shit I was doing. They're like, hey, bro, I need you to this, that, and the third. And I got to give them their fucking roses, man. Those are some of the hardest working people that I've ever had in my corner. And fucking the creative energy they put out there is just fucking amazing, bro. And everybody is like their own person. They're like, you look at all three of those artists, like personalities and stuff, and just the kind of music they put out, you wouldn't think any of them would be in the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they make that shit work, bro. I think that's what makes it work, is everybody's so different that it's just dope to be able to give people I guess input on things that because you're looking at things from like outside the box, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas they're in their pocket, so you kind of chime in and you know, it's dope.
I love the team. Obviously, I love the just the selection of the team is amazing. I mean, really high level artist. And I think that you putting that team together says a lot about that team as well. And I'm sure they would agree, because you have seen tons of performers come and go. You've seen performers grow. You've seen performers, you know, drop off. You've seen all of it. And so for you to put your faith in these three artists says a lot about them, but it also says a lot about you in that these artists are amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're really good artists. So,
And you know what? I also got to shout them out just because they've been extremely patient with me. Again, just having a baby less than 3 months ago. I kind of had to fall back from things, you know what I mean? So now that, like, again, we're getting in the groove of again, being a father, being able to handle just different kinds of responsibilities. It's dope to see that we're finally you know, back on our feet and fucking going full force. And plus, again, with them just dropping projects and the mandates not being lifted, we weren't already at 100%. We were still kind of rocking at a good 90 until things, you know, let up. So now that we got that extra 10% back, it's just a beautiful energy, bro. Like I can ramble about this shit all day, but I'm sure you know the feeling. You got a solid camp as well. So and you're like, yo, everybody's working, everybody's doing their job. Like you look around and have zero complaints. It's just that shit. Those moments make it all feel worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well put, man. Well, you already know. And shout out to all those OG David James. Shout out to Mark Ford, who's been on here, and shout out to Mike Bless. Well, obviously, we had some technical difficulties with Mike Bless, but we are going to get him on for sure. Zoom, you know, it's a live show. What are you going to do?
This is my first time using Zoom, bro. I tried to do an interview on here once and I couldn't get the sound right. So I just kind of gave up on it. But this is literally my first time. I even asked Eddie yesterday, I'm like, you guys gonna do like a sound check or something?
Yeah, he told me you were nervous. No, you're good.
The ball on this shit before, you know?
You're very clear, very HD right now, bro. So tell all the
Am I
homies.
in black and white?
You're in black and white, yeah. Yeah,
Oh, word.
all
I
our
was
guests are
like-
in black and white because we want them to see you for who you are. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All our guests that come on here.
Yep.
But dude, thank you so much for coming on. Please send all your artists this way anytime they have anything to promote. You already know you got a second home with us all the time, bro.
Let's get them on.
Yeah.
It's always like that. And guys, follow everything. Jeffy Obvious, Gutted Cigar. Follow Mark Ford while you're there. Follow Mike Bless. No two S's, one S. Mike Bless. Follow OG David James, who I've become a recent fan of as well. You put me on to him, and I've been checking his music out, man. I love that dude.
The kid is fucking nice.
He's super nice, bro. So he's got that stamp. You guys all have that stamp, man. Much love to you, bro. Love you. Yo,
too,
give
brother.
a hug to your young one for all of us, and congratulations again on that
brother.
situation, bro.
Congratulations.
We will talk to you
Appreciate that.
soon, my friend.
Sounds good, bro.
Take care, man.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Word
Jeffy
up, word up.
Obvious, man, the OG,
Yeah.
the young OGG. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
The new OG, I like to call him. He's in that new
I
class
like that.
of OGs.
Oh, I think the new OG.
You know what I mean? Like he's in that new class.
Yeah, the new chapter.
Yeah, he's out here trying to what is it? When you get like accredited as a teacher, he's trying to earn his
his credentials or his masters or
yeah,
PhD?
he's definitely trying he's definitely in that master's program.
Oh, okay. Oh,
You know what I mean?
I can see that. Yep.
He's in that master's program. He's gonna have his doctorate soon in all of this. So shout out to Jeffy Obvious, man. One of the good ones out there.
Definitely.
And again, apologies to Mike Bless. We'll definitely be getting him on again soon. Live streaming.
Yeah, we'll get him with it. I mean, we'll be off next week, but then we'll get him that. He'll be scheduled for that following.
Mama's Day is coming up.
Mhm.
That's next Sunday.
Yep.
What do you do? What are you doing with your mom?
Probably just maybe
What?
take her
Oh
some
my
flowers or something,
God.
dude.
That doesn't sound happy.
I mean, because I got the wife, so I got.
So mom one is now wife.
Yes, because
Wifey?
then there's the kids, and then so I
Yeah.
probably got to go take her somewhere. to eat.
Right.
So
Because they got to get. It's technically them doing something for mom.
yes,
And now you slid back to the third position.
yeah, but I have to.
Yeah,
Organize it
you're
and
still the producer of the event, right? You have to produce the event, but
Yes.
you do not get to participate in the event.
No.
Not
And
really.
it-
Other than tram.
and I get zero
driving the
credit.
tram.
The kids will get the credit. for
Right,
it.
because you have to give them, because you can't be an asshole and be like, I did this, they didn't do it.
They
Yeah,
do
you're right.
Any of it.
All right.
So I got to figure out where to go eat from there. And then flowers. I mean, it's
So we have another week off. We haven't had weeks off like this before. I'm not.
no, because
We took Easter off, Mother's Day. I
Yeah.
mean, we get. That's one of those guys. Like that's one of those like non-negotiable. Mother's Day, we just got to take it off. You know what I mean? Like I would feel like we failed at being in the entertainment business if I don't at least if I can't pull, a day every once in a while.
Yeah.
I've missed many a birthday and Mother's Day, so we're definitely taking this one off, and maybe me and Eddie might throw up some like bonus material.
Oh, that'd be good.
Like maybe a bonus interview that we got because we got a few bonus interviews that we have like hidden away that we're bringing out for special occasions. So maybe we might
special
set that up.
occasions happening. Yeah,
A lot of special occasions. And shout out to, again, Jeffy Obvious, Mike Bless, Platform Collection, 7 p.m. every Sunday right here on YouTube.
Yeah.
And catch Beat Block TV every other Monday, as well as The Heartful Truth dropping, every other Wednesday, something like
yes.
that? No, every other Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah.
We're going to have a Wednesday show coming up.
We are.
It's coming up. We're trying to
That's
fill every day of the week. I know we're taking on a pretty big undertaking.
I love it, dude.
It's a pretty big undertaking, but we're going to try to fill every day of the week. And that being said,
I'm with it, man. I'm with it.
if you have a podcast and you're like, yo, man, I can do this, and you got a track record of completing something.
Yes, please.
Can't just say I do it, and then, because this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We've done that many times.
Many.
People will say, I do it, and then try to do the podcast, and then, 20 shows in, they're done.
They don't make it.
And that's not what we're trying to give to you guys. We want you guys to have something to follow for a while, have some good information. But and I'm not against like a limited series podcast either. If maybe you just want to do a limited series, but you got to start it and you got to end it. Or there's no other option, or there is one other option. You just keep going. So there's,
Yeah, I mean, the
but
best
they
op-
need to be clear. It's got to be
Yeah.
clear, you know.
And we're shooting more for the ones that just want to keep going.
Yeah, we
Those
prefer
are the heavier one side.
Yeah,
you
we
know.
prefer to have the
We-
podcast that keep going. Original content only, please.
Yes.
Don't come on and do John Sees the Internet. We already got one of those shows. Don't do Beat Rock TV. We don't need that. The Faithful Truth.
Yes,
we don't need
please.
that.
At all.
You know what I mean? The other Parker Edison project.
The other Parker.
We don't need any of that. We need brand new stuff and stuff. You guys know our theme. We're trying to give more stuff to artists and creatives. If you have something to offer to them, please do.
Yeah.
You know, hit us up. Hit up OG Hip Hop Eddie at Gmail. No, Hip Hop Eddie at Gmail.
Hip Hop
OG Hip Hop
Eddie.
Eddie on Instagram.
And then hiphopeddie@gmail.com.
Yes.
Shoot me some beats too, man.
For Beat Block, right?
Yeah, Beat Block. Let's get them in. You
Want to tell them again
Yeah,
what they need to do because
yeah,
they
man.
always forget.
And I mean, I try not to forget. But yeah, so send me some beats to hiphopeddie@gmail.com. 1 to 3 minutes, at least minimum 3. Definitely, producers, put your name on the title or on the subject, because I know sometimes you just send your your legal name, I guess, and then I'm over here trying to dig, like trying to find you. You're confusing me,
Right. So
yeah.
look, here, just in general, guys, again, since people are learning things here on this show, especially if you're an independent artist, anything you send anybody,
Please.
make sure it's tagged correctly. What does that mean? If it's a song, the title, the name of the artist, the song title, that has to happen. That has to be tagged in your song. It can't just be song 1 or track 1. That happens a lot, right? Track
It
1
does,
or track
yeah.
2, track 3, or this beat or beat 107. It needs to have some information just in general, anytime, especially when a lot of people send stuff to PlatformCollection. And I'm going to be honest with you. If it isn't formatted correctly, we don't even listen to it. There's just too many. That's too much to ask. We can't do that part for you. You do that part, and then we'll hook you up and get you on a dope show or get you, review whatever it is that you're asking for. We're down to do that, but you got to at least do your part. Format, send information, send your socials, send a little bio if you can. That always helps. It doesn't hurt. If you send a little sentence, hey, this is who I am. This is where I'm from.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes there's no picture.
There's no pic. Yeah. Help us help you.
Yes.
And if you're trying to get booked on, I'll give you the quick rundown before we let you guys go. If you're trying to get booked on Chris Sees the Internet, this is how normally that works. I usually find out about you. I become interested in what you're doing. And I'm like, come through. This isn't necessarily a show where you can like submit something and get on. We're always looking. We don't really need a lot of help looking for new artists. That's all we do is look for new artists. And if you're like trying to get on the radar, this is what I would say. Just keep doing good work. We find them.
Yep.
We know how to pick them.
We'll get you.
We'll get you on. And if you want to drop a DM and go like, hey, I watched the show, hoping to be on one day. Here's my link. That's good enough. Trust me, I'll check it out. What I won't check out is, yo, here's my 3 mixtapes. Here's my 5 videos. Bro, like a lot of people are doing that. And I just don't have the time to go through all of those.
Yeah, man.
And again, if you're trying to get on this show, then most likely I'll just find out about you. But if not, like I said, I'm not against you hitting us up. If you're on the Heartful Truth,
same thing, man.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
In fact, it's probably a little more difficult. I'm going to be honest with you.
Stricter.
You're probably not getting on the Heartful Truth if you just started making music. That's just, I'm going to be honest with you. That's not what they're doing over there. They're interviewing veteran artists that, have stories and have, a long history of doing the work they're doing. So that's the Heartful Truth. If you're on Beat Block, though, you could make a beat tonight. You could make a beat tonight and send it in, and it'll get played. Gene is playing everything that he gets sent.
Yep.
And so far, no one has sent him that much of a curveball, right?
Nope,
like nobody
not
has
yet.
sent him just a track that goes, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, right? I'm not saying do that.
But I mean,
it'd be funny though.
Yeah.
But
I would laugh.
But just send in, if you're a producer, you get all the love because producers rarely get love. So you get all the love, producers. If you send in anything, as long as it's formatted correctly,
this show's for you.
This show's for you. You're going to get your shit played over there at B Block TV. And then on the Parker Edison project, you ain't getting on that show.
No.
Tell you
That's
right
a whole
now.
different story.
Just go, don't even try.
Just go listen.
Yeah, just go listen and then,
and enjoy.
It's a great show. But we will see you guys next Sunday, 7 p.m. right? No, we're not.
What are you
2
doing?
weeks.
Real
I'm
quick?
sorry, bro.
What
2
are you
weeks.
doing, man?
For Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I told my mom because last year we went on Mother's Day. On normal Mother's Day, not Mexican Mother's Day, which is either the day before or
10th,
after.
It's on Tuesday.
It's on Tuesday. Okay, so it's a few days before. Maybe we'll probably go on. We might go on that day because it was a mess, dude. It was a mess. And that was like it was just a little gap opening around COVID, I remember, and it just wasn't worth it. So this time we're going to try to probably go the day before and then like on that day, just kind of hang out. And,
Do you have to buy flowers?
For my mom?
Yeah. Does that even feel like you have to?
Do I have to?
Because I feel, for me, I'm like, well, I think I could do that.
All
it's like the
moms
nice
like
thing
it.
to do.
All moms like the flowers.
But I'm like,
but I also feel like all moms like whatever. Like if you just get them something, you're going to be in the house.
I'm going to get a pencil with my name on it.
Okay.
All right, man.
Yeah, or a blank check. One of hers checks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but all the moms, we love you.
We love you.
We are mother lovers right here at Chris Sees the Internet. We love all the moms. Shout out to all the moms. Hug your mom. Don't let anybody else hug your mom.
No.
You hug your mom. And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yes.
We're off next week. So please have a great week. Take care of yourselves. Love each other. And that was the internet, and we saw it. We'll see you next time.